I'm Joan Kuyek, and I'm going to talk to you about environmental racism and mining and garbage. I'm the author of a book called Unearthing Justice: How to Protect Your Community from the Mining Industry. Mining is a waste management industry, and the toxic waste left behind after it operates will have to be managed forever. The mining process starts with the mine site, and then in order to do the mining, they remove the topsoil, the overburden, and the waste rock, which I'll show you pictures of in a minute, to get to the ore body where the metal they want is, or the diamonds they want is. Then they put it through a processing in a mill where they have tailings and water and so on produced. And at the end, you have a marketable project. So first they remove the overburden. And the overburden is the people, the trees, the plants, the flowers, the animals, the water, anything that may overlie the mine. This is where the biggest waste disposal happens. The first thing is, after overburden, is the mining waste rock that is removed. And often it can be as much as 5 times as big as the ore, the rock where the metal is. And the waste rock is piled around the mine and used for roads, used for tailings dams. And it, again, will sit there exposed to air and water and leaching contaminants forever. The tailings are what is produced when the ore where the metals is crushed to smithereens, face powder, fine smithereens, mixed with water and reagents to get the metal out, both chemically and by gravity. What's left over is going to be thousands and millions of times more than the ore that is taken out. And this wet slurry is pumped into tailings impoundments made of waste rock and has to be stored and protected against leaching forever. This is what the tailings around the Sudbury area look like. It's an Ed Bertinsky photograph of them. Around the Abitibi region, there are miles and miles and miles of these tailings, again, that have to be protected from exposure to air and water so that they don't contaminate the waters and the rivers, the waters and the land around it. At Malarctic, which was a little mining town, you can see it to the right of the bottom picture there. They discovered that there was gold in between the old underground mine shafts. And they have now created a super pit. You can see the super pit encroaching on the town to your right. And on the left, in the upper corner, there is all the waste rock and the tailings and the other debris that are left from the mine. That tiny little bit in the right-hand corner of that picture is where the town is. All this is just horrific. It happens over and over again. A wedding ring. One gold wedding ring weighs, 2 gold wedding rings weigh about 1 gram. There are, as you know, 1 million grams in a metric ton, but most gold ore has less than 0.21 grams per ton of ore. So you can imagine what that's like. And the rest is left over as toxic tailings and waste rock forever. This is the price of gold.